Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Tally Biz. You watching the Daily Gems. And my daily gem, don't kiss these hoes in the mouth, nigga. Peace. That's gangster. Yeah, I like that one. Keep that.
The Daily Gems. Yeah!
It's a remote.
What's good, bro?
What's up, bro?
Alright, chillin'. Tell the people about where you from and what was it like growing up for you?
Well, I'm from Soundview. I moved to Throgsneck at some point in time, but that doesn't really matter because I was raised in Soundview. But that doesn't really matter. Listen, hold on.
Where's Soundview? You gotta you feel me? Let them know people
You know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
from New York. You feel me?
All right, so basically Soundview's in the South Bronx, right? See, I don't even know where I'm from, but that's why I didn't do it. I'm so BX challenge. But anyways, I'm basically from Soundview, Seward Avenue, 622 Rosedale. I would say the building number, but I don't remember the building number, so we're gonna leave that out of here. We're just gonna put my grandma's house. Yeah, and I'm in Throgsneck too now. I'm not gonna tell you my address, but yeah, I live over there. You feel me? It's a little nice white area, segregated area.
You
But
live in the suburbs?
yeah, chilling now. You feel me? That's why I got this accent.
Yo, you remember when Kodak came out and he changed his name to Billy and shit, and then he started calling himself the Suburban Kid?
Yeah.
That's what you remind me of right now.
Thanks. My real name is Paris.
Paris?
Yeah. So,
Have you ever been to Paris?
Nah, fuck that place, bro. I live in America.
Well, you never know, man. You might have fans over there too, though.
Oh yeah, but nah.
Nah.
Nah, I'm not going over there. Nah, I gotta have fans over there, but nah, I'm not going over there.
I'm not gonna lie, though. That's one of my dream destinations to go visit. I'm not gonna lie.
For real?
Yeah, I tell everybody I want to go eat spaghetti under the Eiffel Tower. Last time I told this white lady that, she was like, that's Italy,
Yeah.
not Paris. I'm like, you clearly never seen Lady and the Tramp.
Word, that's a fact, though. We got a new live adaptation that they're coming out with. If you get a Disney Plus, I advise you guys to get Disney Plus. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, did you see the new Lion King?
Nah.
I hated how they they made it real.
Like, I watched little skits and shit like that, but it was fucking terrible. Like, you know how Scar was supposed to be singing and shit like that? It didn't even fucking feel like he was singing. It felt like he was just talking the whole time. By the time I found out there was the song, it was over. You know what I'm saying? I was tight. I was mad. The Hyenas, you fucking sucked. Whoopi Goldberg, she fucking
They
felt
were supposed to
ashamed.
have the Migos play the Hyenas. I'm not gonna lie.
That would have been the fucking worst too. They should have just brought back Whoopi Goldberg. Word, she did that fucking part amazing.
Wait, I didn't even notice that was her. Like, she did all three of those voices?
No. Not at that time. Before it was two other niggas. But Whoopi Goldberg was the main hyena bitch, and for me, whoever took that role over, fucking sucked. Word.
But yeah, what was it like growing up for you? Like, growing up, The Lion King was one of my favorite movies. You feel me? What were your favorite movies to watch?
Growing up, I wouldn't watch no fucking movies, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, I wasn't doing none of that shit. Like, basically what I was doing was just chilling, playing video games. Really.
What were some of your favorite games?
Like Tomb Raider, the first Tomb Raider. That shit was fire. I always died in the first level because of the fucking tiger. I never knew when the fucking tiger was coming out, but it just popped out and I died. So I would play that first level for fucking 2 years.
Wait,
So I
what
gave
system
up.
was that for? PS2?
PS1.
Oh, PS1?
The first PlayStation ever.
What? How many, from the moment, video games started, right? With, just the Nintendo and shit. How many, how many different systems, did you own?
Oh, every single one. My mom
Yeah.
was
So
bad and bougie.
you had a Atari?
Nah, not that old shit. I'm
So-
talking
so
about
where-
like
no, but
my
where it started
generation
for
shit.
you? Where it started for you? The
Yeah,
Super
where-
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Hold on. The Super Nintendo or the
The
SNES?
Sega. Started for me with
You started
Sega.
with Sega. Okay.
Yeah, with what's that shit when niggas fight in the street?
Street Fighter.
Nah.
That was another one. That was a different one.
Nah, chill. It's some other shit. Y'all niggas know. If you know, comment that shit. Cause I can't remember. But niggas was fighting in the street and you could only see them like in 2D. So niggas was like moving like this.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
shit
know
was
what
fire.
game you're talking about, just not coming to the mind.
Yeah, so comment that shit if you fucking know the fucking game. But
So
yeah.
you know the vibes. Nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Facts.
growing up, man, like one of my favorite games though was the Duck Hunt off of the Super Nintendo.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it. What was the other Nintendo?
Y'all niggas old. I'm
The
not
Super
that old.
Nintendo, that was the gray one with the.
I'm not that old.
I'm that
Y'all
old.
niggas
I'm like
is
so
old.
old with the Nintendo with the run on the pad.
Yeah.
And the jump and
Oh,
push.
nah,
Like, that's
nah,
how old
nah.
I could play.
What?
See,
This
you know
liquor
what
in
I'm talking
there?
about.
They had a running pad?
Yeah, it plugged into the Nintendo.
Oh, I never had
And then,
that.
like it was the Olympics. It was the Olympics game.
Oh, I
you
never
would,
had
you would
that.
like run. It would have
Yeah.
AB on the floor, the other two buttons, and then they had the arrow pad on the left.
Yeah.
And then like you would be running and hitting it, and like let's say you had to jump the hurdles, you jump and then land on the pad again and shit like that. Like it was crazy.
Nah, that's
Nah,
It was
right.
pretty-
I started
pretty
with
What the
the
fuck
NES.
are they talking about?
I had the duck hunt. What he's talking about, I had the duck hunt with the Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Word? I
Yeah,
never
with
played
the
none
gun.
of that
They
shit.
give you a
I'm
gun
that
for that
old.
shit.
You never played Super Mario?
Nah, it's just, nah.
man.
Oh,
That shit's
shit.
whack.
Nah.
Niggas play Super Mario and shit is whack, boy. Stop it.
Crazy.
This shit is garbage, boy. Basura. Trash.
Growing up, what was your favorite era of hip hop?
Feel me? Shit's like wrestling, my nigga, cause shit got errors and shit. Feel me? This era's trash. Word. This era's garbage. We're all garbage. If you fucking sit here and say you're nice, you're fucking retarded, nigga. We're not good. But yeah.
Wait, so that means like, tell me, go ahead. Tell me about your favorite era of hip hop then.
My favorite era would have to be, you know what I'm saying? Weezy's era. Cause that's when it all ended.
I still think No Ceilings is the best mixtape of all
Word.
time.
Word. Don't even talk about it. I'm gonna start crying, my nigga. That ass.
It's crazy to see how Wayne is like. Before it was a thing to get like the Wayne feature. You feel me? Now niggas is. Nowadays like people like really don't care for it. You know.
Word. Niggas is fucking stupid, that's why. But it doesn't matter. Feel me? I'm no one to judge.
What's your favorite Wayne project? And you can't say Carter 3 because that's everybody.
Nah. That's not even a good project to me. I remember working at City Jeans on White Plains Road though, and that was the album that they was playing with Mr. Carter and Jay-Z. Now every time I hear fucking Mr. Carter, I think about working at City Jeans. And I was like fucking 14. I wasn't supposed to be even working there. Or I quit like after 3 weeks, but that got nothing to do with nothing.
Wait, how you managed to get that job at so young then?
Oh, I knew the African guy that worked there because, you feel me? He was the homie. He knew my pops and shit, so I was like, yo, I'm trying to get these clothes and these kicks. I'm trying to bag these bitches. You feel me? I need this attire to be on point. And it was just like, word.
At what point in your life, like, you started, like, getting into fashion and shit?
Hold on. Let's go back to the other question.
Favorite era of hip-hop.
What? No. We can skip that. We're going to Lil Wayne.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
I can't really say there's a favorite Lil Wayne project of mine. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, they're all fire. But I'm gonna go with No Ceilings as well. Or if I had to go with anything else, it would be the Rock album. Cause
That's the one you like?
That's Rebirth.
yeah, Rebirth.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really like that album.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. The only reason I like that album is because that shit opened my eyes to a whole different lane of music. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It just showed me we can go a different route. We don't always have to stick to the same shit.
That's a fact. Lil Wayne kind of introduced that whole, like, rap rock shit, but, I mean, Run DMC did it first with, like, Aerosmith and shit.
Oh,
but,
nah, yeah, facts.
But
But
it's, like, new, like,
not the way he did.
what Uzi is right now and how everybody's, like, claiming that they're rock stars and, like, rap rock stars,
Yeah.
that's Wayne. That's Wayne
Oh
all
yeah,
day.
facts. Weezy created all that shit. So for me, if you jacking otherwise, suck my dick. Big facts, my nigga. Don't sit here and say Weezy ain't started this shit. He started this shit, bro. Everything, nigga. I got tats on my face because of Weezy, nigga. I drank mud because of Weezy. Same reason you did it, nigga. Tell me Chief Keef, I'm gonna smack the shit out you.
So you don't feel like Wayne got the influence from somewhere else?
Of course, but that's not on debate right now. We talking about where we got it from, and we got it from Wayne. Wherever Wayne got it from, he could have got it from his auntie. You feel me? Doesn't matter.
Right? Exactly. How do you feel about like the older generation, like really, like right now they call this generation like the fiend generation because everybody's using the drugs, and back in the day everybody used to sell the drugs. So it's like, how do you feel on like everybody always like like stating that
They was pussy, and they was the real crackheads because they wasn't able to sell the drugs and also make money off it at the same time. They would have dipped and dabbled inside of that shit. They would have ended up becoming full-time fucking fiends, full-time crackheads. Unlike us, feel me? I pop a Xan, don't mean I'm gonna fucking pop 2 more. I'm gonna sell the whole pack off that one Xan. You tight now, cause I done got the bread for the fucking Xans and I sold the Xan. You scared me a little bit when you were doing that. I was like, what happened?
Nah, I was just taking a boomerang real quick. No sound attached, no incrimination.
Word.
What made you decide to go full on with your grind?
Just having kids, B. Word.
Simply put.
Word.
I dig that. I feel like that's always the motivation that, well, not always the motivation, but that's definitely like one of the greatest reasons to start taking yourself more seriously, you know? What are some gems that you've like given to your son? Like, I know he's still young, but like, what are some gems that, or like some morals that you want to instill in him as a man?
He's 4 years old, so he ain't gonna understand shit I'm telling him right now. But basically, follow your dream and don't let anyone dictate who you are as a man or as a person, not even me, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, opinions are like assholes. I'm pretty sure everybody's mother told them this. Everybody got one, so as long as everybody has one, everybody's gonna continue to have one. Just don't worry about what people think, what people say. Follow what you feel is true to you. Be yourself. If you're not yourself, you fuck with it.
You grew up in a two parent household?
Nah, I grew up with my moms and then my step pops. Then my little brother was born. My pops, he was in and out of my life like 10 years apart. Feel me? So I didn't really get to bone my pops. Fuck that nigga. Sorry. Feel me? But it's whatever. Cause at the end of the day, my step pops held it down. Feel me? My little brother, I be teaching that nigga the ways. He's growing up to be a young, fine man. You feel me? You just can't say. A lot of big brothers that can't say that, man.
That's a fact, though. That's a
lot
fact.
of niggas can't say that, man.
It's like me. I got 2 younger brothers, but you know, like sometimes they, after a certain point, you know, when people are like stuck in their ways, it's kind of hard to like steer them in the direction that you want to go after you've been through the stuff that you see them going through it, or like things that you're trying to like warn them, you know. But I still be just trying to do my part and still letting them know, even if they might not listen, at least I can say, look, I told you, I warned you. You feel me?
Exactly. At the end of the day, you gotta go through your own mistakes to learn from your own mistakes.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. I feel like they say, a wise man learn from the mistake of others, and a fool learn from his own mistakes or whatever. But I don't feel like that's always 100% true, though. You feel me? Because it does save you a lot of time. You feel me? And like having to like go through a lot of like bullshit that life throws at you. But it really took me like going through this shit and like really understand what it is that my pops was trying to tell me at the time. You know?
Yeah, nah. Like I keep it, I can't listen to shit my pop says. Anything that nigga say is just me taking 10 steps back. If I do anything he did, I'm gonna just fuck up in life. I'm not gonna have a relationship with my kids. I'm not gonna have a shorty. I'm gonna be by myself. Miserable. I'm not trying to do anything my pops did. If my pops ever gave me a fucking advice, I'd be like, nigga, hold it, boy. I'm good. I don't need to know nothing from you.
So being being that you having a kid is what made you decide to go full on with your grind. I know that you're currently like signed with the Orchard music group, right?
Yeah.
What made you decide to like take that route?
Just to level up, advance. You know what I'm saying? From where I was, and you know what I mean, becoming a better person, learning more about the game, learning more about the industry and how to distribute myself, become a marketing sex symbol. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean? Eventually, if you ever getting yourself into those type of situations, you rappers out there watching this, you know what I mean? Take full advantage of it, but don't let these niggas, you know what I mean, stick a finger in your ass, pause. Because they're going to try to be turn you into a ventriloquist and turn you into a puppet, my nigga, and don't allow that, my nigga. Feel me?
Well, you just like pretty much answered the other question I was about to ask you.
See,
because right now,
the future, nigga, I'm not so raven.
right now they it's like a big thing like to not like sign with a label or like just sign period
Niggas
with another company.
Scared, bro.
I feel like it's all about how you manage to like make it work for yourself.
See, I got my mans, right? You're not gonna see my mans because he's on the other side. But listen, when you get into this shit with niggas you know and you fuck with, steer you in the right direction, try to help you out, then you can sign. But if you just me and a bunch of niggas you never met before in your life, and they not trying to fuck with your mans, they trying to not even involve him, they just want you to be inside the whole shit so they can just rape you, don't sign, you know what I mean? It's just, you should obviously know the situation calls for it. Feel me? If them niggas is trying to push your people's ways, because they trying to take advantage of you. So, if you in it with your mans, my mans obviously put me in the right spot, right position, put myself in a better position. Took that shit, my nigga. So if you niggas is talking shit, cause I know niggas be talking shit, my nigga, hold my fucking sack, boy.
Coming into the game, right? What are like some of your personal goals and like milestones that you would like to reach in your career?
Just make a Grammy award-winning pop song. Facts.
Is that
a song that'll live forever? Feel me? I could just quit. I got that one song that just hit all year round for life. Imagine. Doesn't everyone want that though? Don't you want that? Don't
facts.
you want that?
Every
One song
month.
that just does it for me.
That's a fact.
I'll take
You feel me? I'd take that over all the fame in the world, because at the end of the day, streams is what counts. Those are daily gems, nigga. Streams.
It's a fact. Being in such a digital age, right? We're we're like pretty much subjected to seeing the growth of other people, right?
Mm-hmm. Everybody rapping now.
How do you feel about that? How you feel about everybody rapping?
Shit is whack. Shit is trash. For real, because then you got niggas that just can't rapping.
Mm-hmm. And
and they be popping.
What made you start rapping?
Just the lack of a father figure in my life. I was like, yo, fuck this. Eminem dissing his moms. I'm dissing my pops. Started writing raps about dissing my pops and mad shit, how I want to murder that nigga. I never murdered that nigga, so he's alive. Before y'all police start like investigating the death of my father or some shit, he's alive. Right.
I dig it. But yeah though, man, like we're almost subjected to seeing the growth of like other people, right? Yeah. How do you manage like seeing those on like a larger scale doing what it is that you do, but be able to stay true to yourself?
I was watching this video the other day with Jay-Z, right? And it had some nigga in it who was actually talking about this a long time ago, how the public makes it hard for a rapper to stay true to himself. And I'm just trying to give y'all what y'all want, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, sometimes giving y'all what y'all want really ain't what I want. So, to answer that question, it's kind of hard.
Who are you making music for? Who's your audience? Or how would you describe your audience?
People, bro. If you like music, my nigga, it's who I make it for. People that enjoy music. Because at the end of the day, there's too many people out there that are all in different type of cliques and type of different sounds and There's niggas out there who really don't like the shit that you like or the shit that he like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if I could make a sound for each one of y'all niggas, we good. I got y'all.
You have the ability to manifest the life that you want, right? And you have the ability to manifest the life that you want, but like the steps, like you have the ability to manifest the life that you want, but the steps is not always like laid out for you, right?
Yeah.
How, like, where do you see yourself in the next year, and how do you plan on getting there?
Next year, feel me? I don't really like to put out my business like that because then once you put it in the universe, it seems to never work the way you wanted it to. Feel me? Just have the idea, keep it to yourself, and try to just push shit in play because actions always speak louder than words. So, I don't want to sit here and say something and then to my demise, I end up not doing what I said I was going to do a year from now. We look back at this video like, yo, this nigga said he was going to do something, he didn't even do that. Fuck this nigga. I ain't trying to have nobody look at me like that, so we're going to hold back on that one. Let's just see where a year takes us.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the best like answer I've gotten for that question. That ass.
Feel me? I'm just trying to drop daily gems.
Are there any other mediums you wanna like explore like outside of music?
Yeah, I definitely want to act. Feel me? That shit is mad easy. You feel me? Shit is mad easy, bro.
What's your favorite genre movies?
Movies?
Yeah.
I like comedies because it's more of just like an interpretation of what's going on, being yourself, you know what I mean? You guys watch movies like that before, right? I know you guys have. Superbad and shit like that. Sometimes everything's not written. Niggas just go with the flow. I like horror movies because sometimes in horror movies, when they body a nigga, shit is mad funny. Like, watch that new It movie. Shit is mad funny. Like, for most people, it's not gonna be funny. To me, it's funny. I'm just a dark nigga.
You're like the third person to tell me that.
Yeah, shit is funny,
They
bro.
said that shit wasn't even a horror movie, it was more comedy.
It's fucking hilarious, like, nigga. It's a nigga tormenting your life in a clown suit with a big ass bead. It's hilarious, nigga. Word. Nigga, if you don't find that funny, you just a corn. Fucking corn.
What are you working on at the moment?
I got my phone. You want me to play it?
Oh, facts.
Hold up. Hold
Exclusive real quick?
up. Hold up. Hold up. Getting mad hype right now. Hold up.
Turn it up. Hold it
Your shit's about to be done fire.
Hold it towards the camera.
Look. Can't play the rest though. I fucked up. But I can't play the rest though. Only reason being is because it's not a good song. So just take it like that.
How you previewing unreleased music that you don't even like?
Nigga. Cause I'm not supposed to put some shit on for y'all that's fire. That takes away from the whole anticipation of the album. It's coming soon.
When do you plan on dropping?
You know, call Naya. Let's find out. She's not gonna answer though. It's up to her, really. Like, you feel me? She's gonna see this and get fucking tight. It's alright. We love you.
When you need to get away and recoup your energy, right?
Yeah.
What do you find yourself doing, and where do you go?
Smoking weed at Hunnit's crib.
Repeat that again.
Smoking weed at Hunnit's crib.
Who is that? Who's Hunted?
Hunnit's my boy. He makes all my beats. As of right now, not before. Now he does.
Alright.
Hey, what's up? Oh nah, I'm giving them the whole gangster approach now. Hold on. Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Tally Benz, and you. Hold on, one more time. Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Tally Benz. You watching the Daily Gems, and my daily gem: don't kiss these hoes in the mouth, nigga. Peace. That's gangster. Yeah, I like that one. Keep that. We're still recording.
Keep all that.
All right. So basically, we just found out when we dropping the fucking album. When it's dropping, bro.
She kind of just said it's up to us.
So there you go.
Direct
I want
quote.
you guys in the comments to say when my album should drop, cause it's up to us. Fuck it.
Comment and subscribe. Hit that notify. You come around over here, we gonna tell you mother. Wow.